Hi everyone, it's Dena Halle here, hanging out in my office at the Dena Way, and I just came to you today to chat with you about how I navigate joy. A few years back, I was in a really stuck, sedentary environment that didn't really serve me well. More of a movement type person, like to do things, move a lot, and exercise, and that's what fills me with a lot of joy. So I was feeling kind of down and distraught about not getting to do the normal things that brought me joy. So I had to come up with ways to find joy. So I used to think about how I could make that happen. And so I thought, well, Dena, just offer it to yourself. Just offer yourself an opportunity for joy. And that's how my acronym came, JOY. Just offer it to yourself. So how did I do that? Well, sometimes it was just sitting in the sun with my cat, leisurely, binge watching a TV show, playing in the garden, if I could get to it. Sometimes I would get some help to get near it and just lay in it and feel it and embody that. That brought me a lot of joy. I also found joy in just sipping my morning tea and reading a great book. Lots of ways to offer myself joy. So just recently, I went on a little trip. I had a day off here in town. So it was like a little staycation, had my nails done, had a massage, all those things that brought me great joy. And I had been admiring a sandal that I saw people wearing in town for the last year or two during the summer. And I thought, I think those are growing on me. I think I'd like to have a pair of those. And I was due for another pair of sandals. I needed a really good shoe that I could wear and walk in, possibly work in, and just wear and feel good in. So I went marching into the shoe shop, American shoe shop, and I went straight to the display that had the type of sandal I wanted to wear. Now it's late in the season, so I wasn't really sure what kind of styles or sizes they would have left, this late. I have a really big foot. I have big feet, so sometimes it's hard to find my size. I guess that means maybe other people have big feet too. But I sat there and I admired all the different colors and styles of the shoe on the display case. And I thought to myself, I should probably just go with some neutral color, like black, white, tan, beige, cream, something that would go with everything that I wear, because I wanted to be really practical about it. So I started looking for my sizes under the display case, and I couldn't find one for me in those colors. So the gal at the shoe store walked over and asked if she could help me, and I said, sure, I'm looking for this size. And she said, oh, I don't think that we have that size in any of those colors anymore, but we do have it in this color. Well, she pointed to the most beautiful, richest color of coral red that just popped when you saw it. And at first when I walked in, I admired it right away because that's one of my favorite colors. But of course I navigated away from that because I wanted to be practical. So my eyes lit up and I was like, well, do you think you have my size? And she said, let me look. So she went and got the shoe and my size. I tried it on and it fit perfect. And when I put that on, I felt amazing. And it brought me such great joy to look down at my feet and see this beautiful sandal on it. I walked around the store proudly wearing these sandals, trying to decide and feel how good they were on my feet. The owner of the store happened to see me and he said, women who wear red shoes have at least 30% more fun. And I was sold. Because I was having a lot of fun in those shoes already and haven't even walked out the store. I quickly purchased the shoes. I wore them out and I felt amazing in them. Now when I wear them, and my clients see me wear them, my friends, or even when I'm cruising through a grocery store or a restaurant, people notice my shoes. Not that I really wanted them to notice my big feet, but I can see that little smile on their face. They're like, wow, that chick's wearing red shoes and she looks good in those things. And hey, I feel good in those things too. So they bring me great joy. So it's really fun to think about what kind of things might bring you joy. And I'd love for you to think about how you receive joy, how you can discover joy, and how you can recognize joy in your life. Because sometimes we don't really know what that is, and we have to dig deep and spend time thinking about those things. I didn't walk into that shoe store thinking new shoes were going to bring me joy, but I sure did walk out of there feeling all of that joy. Sometimes it's hard to recognize the joy that comes into our lives because we're so busy or so consumed with things that we're thinking ahead of time or things that happened in the past rather than being in the present. And when we're in the present, we have a better opportunity to recognize them. And I think discovering joy is just offering it to yourself, giving yourself opportunities to try new things, do new things, or just get up and do something different. We might actually discover and recognize joy that happens to us in just everyday, in the everyday mundane stuff. I'm in my office today here, and boy, what a joyful day it was. It just really brings me joy to help people, help them feel better, help them discover what brings them joy as well. So I hope for you that you will just offer yourself the opportunity, Joy, the joy, and the joy of living, the joy of having peace, the joy of having happiness in your life every day. Have a great, joyful day. Thank you. Take care.
This is Body Mind Living with Laura Wick. Thanks for watching.